The PBA does not know what to do. Jason Belmonte is running scared. Why watch another video of him or professionals like him showing their elite skills when you can watch me suck at bowling? Welcome to December's run of Watch Me Suck at Bowling, and by the number of people pulling in, I'm wondering if that's going to be a thing. We're here at the Brunswick Zone, in which you, the viewers, have chose for the viewer's choice, celebrating 1 year of something that sorta might possibly pass as bowling. Now, from what I understand from someone who plays leagues here, on Friday nights, Saturdays, and Sundays they do the glow crap. And to the best of my knowledge, none of that happens during the day. I don't know. That's why we're doing all this stuff out here. If we actually do have normalcy in there, we'll do a proper tour and then the usual bowling. And with the big balls, that tends to be pretty bad. Enough yapping. Let's start bowling or something like that. So, of course, as soon as I step in the door and I'm ready to pay for my bowling, they turn on the music and the glow crap. Yay, copyright land. Gotta also do a little bit of video tweaking because they actually play music videos and we don't want to get flagged for that either. Anyway, so just to explain a few things, one thing I have learned after injuring myself the last time I played here is that those that don't play very often actually should not try and play with a heavier ball. Go lightweight and then work your way up. And there was a guy next to me that did the same thing. We both went for the middle range ball, exactly in the middle, which is 11 pounds, and that's what I used to throw, and everything went well. It seems Watch Me Suck at Bowling tends to get lane 13 quite a bit lately, and here at the Brunswick Zone, no exception. However, that doesn't necessarily mean bad luck. In one place, it didn't really treat me too bad. In another place, it treated me horribly, yet at the end gave me a new high score in Candlepin. So let's see what number 13 does for us here. But before we do that, we're going to go and look at the high and low scores of every discipline I've done so far. As we can see here in Candlepin, I got a high of 110. In a place that was very tough, the lanes were difficult, the pin deck wasn't. And that was at Acton Bowlodrome. 44, it was at a tough house at Mason's at a live event. And the funny thing is, Candlepin is the hardest of the 10-pin style disciplines, yet that is my highest score. As for duckpin, my high is a respectable 104. And surprisingly, the low of 65 still stands. Come close a couple of times in some live and impromptu events, but it still stands as the low. And then the event that we're here for today, the 10-pin. A lousy 106, which in 10-pin is not a good score. And 26 was trying to do the two-handed thing, realizing the balls get very slippery from lane oil and not having a towel, and it just simply didn't work. So those are the scores at this point. Before we get started, I want to apologize for the camera angle because I was unable to really reference where I was, plus the fact that my neighbor to my left had small kids and she wasn't very comfortable with the cameras around. So I aimed a bit off to the right, so it definitely is not on center. And then throughout the whole series, I never bothered to fix that, even though they left. Anyway, it's now time for those famous words you've been waiting for. It's now time to watch me suck at bowling where you chose me to go.
Frame 1, ball 1.
And muting for copyright begins. As we give the right of way to the lady, we now bowl. Looks like I actually have form. And we knock down several pins. For those of you that like pin setters, here's the A2 clearing away the deadwood. And there you go.
Ball 2.
Now we get music videos, so we switch back and forth between pin cam and normal. Here we go. There's the pitch, and we got a total of 8. And again, for the pin setter geeks, here's the Brunswick resetting. And there you go.
Frame 2, ball 1.
And we're getting ready to throw the next ball, waiting for people to clear. And away we go. There's the pitch. Looking good. And it's a strike. So far, so good. After 2, we got an 8 and 1 and a strike in 2. So far, we've got an 18. And the high triple is 255. Will we beat it?
Frame 3, ball 1. El Stinko, the bonus ball number 1.
We are free and clear on both sides. It's now a little time to line up. Here we go. And the throw. And so far, ooh, will that go? Will it go? Denied.
Ball 2, El Stinko 2.
Again, we're clear on both sides and lining up. And here we go. There goes the ball. And, well, we only get a stink frame of 4.
Frame 3, ball 1. Already tied my all-time low.
As you can see, I didn't notice a pin that was missing, so we lose a point here. Anyway, here goes the ball, and we got 8, actually, because one's missing.
Ball 2.
Unknowingly going for a spare that really couldn't happen. Here goes the ball. There's the release. Well, it's probably better off we missed. The score would have been pretty ugly after editing. Those 2 frames didn't go too well. A stink frame of 4 and 3, which is the fill for the strike in 2, and an 8 and 4, giving us a 34.
Frame 5, ball 1.
They're done playing music videos, so now we can at least have normal camera action here. Here goes the ball, looking kind of bad, and first gutter ball of the night.
Ball 2.
We need to recover from that. We don't need 0 frames like we usually get in 10 pin. So here comes the ball. That looks better. And we get at least 7 out of that.
Frame 6, ball 1.
Alright, we need to do better than that. Although 7 was not too bad of a recovery. No more gutter balls. And here we go. And another gutter ball. Well, the right one complained it didn't get enough attention.
Ball 2.
Once again, in recovery mode, we don't want another 0 frame. Anyway, there's a ball. It looks pretty good, and it's a spare. In Candlepin, that would be known as an Emily. That's when you miss everything on the first ball and get them all on the second. 5 and 6 didn't start too well, but we got an alright 7 and 5 and a spare in 6. So far, we got a 51. What's the bonus ball?
Frame 7, ball 1. El Stinko, the bonus ball.
We could use a good fill on that ball. Anyway, we're winding up. And, oh, I did not notice he was starting as well. Sorry about that. Anyway, we got a fill of 6.
Ball 2.
We got plenty of real estate to hit. Could probably get an easy 9 out of this. Anyway, here's the ball. There's the swing. And Curse of the Fill apparently works in 10 pin as well. Just the 6.
Frame 8, ball 1.
As in the previous throw, back to camera switching due to music videos being played. So, here we go. Here's the throw. And, well, something.
Ball 2.
So far, only 3 points. And here we go. After waiting our turn, there's a swing. And, well, that's all we're getting in this round. 7 and 8 went pretty badly. Only a 6 and 7 and a pathetic stink frame of 3 and 8. We are now at a total of 66.
Frame 9, ball 1.
This game has been falling apart, and falling apart pretty badly. Anyway, here we go. Throw the ball, and it's looking kind of bad. Gutter at the last moment.
Ball 2.
That was a bad start. Can we save it from that point? Waiting for the guy on the right to finish. There's the ball. There it goes. Looking pretty good. And a Brooklyn spare.
Frame 10, ball 1.
It's time to throw El Stinko the bonus ball. What will it be? All right, that girl just decided to stall. And oh boy. That's 5. Oh, that's not good. Jammed up. At this point, I don't know what to do.
Got screwed.
Since I don't know what to do, and this game's pretty much a throwaway, I'll just throw another ball down just to set the score. It marked it as a spare, but that ultimately was fixed in the editing, both there and here. Well, I don't know how to make of that ending. I mean, we got a 5 fill in frame 10 after the spare in 9, and then the machine jammed, didn't know what to do. Since there were no records being broken, just threw the game away pretty much. And the end score here is an 86. That was quite an interesting end to the first game here at the Brunswick Zone. Hopefully the rest of the games will go a lot smoother than that. So that's the first episode of December for Watch Me Suck at Bowling. This is Georgia551 saying hope you enjoyed and have a good one.